Welcome to the inaugural year of Adstar. I am Dhritiman Chatterjee, and I'm here to show you how you can advertise your business to crores of new customers on West Bengal's most successful channels. Our advertisers enjoy so many benefits of TV advertising, but don't just take our word for it. Just ask them.
প্রচার মাধ্যম হিসেবে টেলিভিশনের বোধহয় কোনো বিকল্প হয় না। টেলিভিশন এমন একটা মাধ্যম যেটা অতি সহজে লক্ষ লক্ষ মানুষের কাছে সহজেই পৌঁছে যায়।
If you see something and hear something at the same time, that creates a better impact on the mind than any other media. Because on print, you just get to see it. On radio, you just get to hear it. But here, you get to do both at the same time.
I think one of the most important advantages of using television as an advertising medium is that it allows you to form an emotional bond with your consumers or your target audience.
We use television so that we can reach out to a much bigger medium, and in today's day and time, everybody is hooked onto the television, so it makes a lot of sense for us to use TV as an extensive media to promote our products.
You're advertising 2 times, 3 times, 4 times in an hour, or 12 to 15 to 20 times in a day. So therefore, if someone is missing out on seeing you on television, your advertisement on a particular hour, then it might be possible that in the next hour, he's seeing you there. So therefore, the recall comes automatically.
We use television medium as an advertising medium simply because it has a great reach, and the good thing about television is that today everybody is watching various serials and these reality shows, so it garners a lot of interest, and we actually catch the eyeballs.
টেলিভিশনের মাধ্যমে শুধুমাত্র চোখে দেখা নয়, কানে শোনা। চোখে দেখা কানে শোনা দুটো ইম্প্যাক্ট একসঙ্গে হওয়ার ফলে মানুষের মনে সেটা সহজেই থেকে যায়। তাই আমরা খুব সহজে মানুষের অনেক কাছে পৌঁছে যাই।
Depending on the product, you are being able to showcase the use of the product in a much better way. If there's a model who's wearing the product, then for the viewer, he or she can understand it in a much better way than watching it 2D on print or newspaper.
As far as my personal opinion goes, I feel that all it requires is a single good creative commercial, and you can immediately tell the consumer what you want him to understand.
Because of television and advertising on television, you're reaching out to more and more households. Today, say in a village where maybe the person is unable to read the newspaper, the reach of the newspaper is not there. So what happens is that you're reaching out to them because they are watching television.
If somebody is watching a particular serial, then they will wait for that serial to come on air because they are following the soap. For example, in Star Jalsha, Ma is a very popular serial, so people wait and they watch what is going to happen the next day. So you automatically get an audience who is ready to watch the serial and also the advertisements which we have to show them on air.
Once you see it, and then you hear some music or you see the clinging of jewelry, so it feels good. And once you advertise on radio, you just get to hear something. The person is talking about the company or the brands that they have launched. You don't get to see any product. So they do work, but not like TV.
আজকে যে কম্পিটিশনের যুগ, বিভিন্ন প্রোডাক্ট, তাই মানুষ কোথাও হয়তো কনফিউজড হতে পারেন, কিন্তু নিয়মিত যদি দেখেন এবং নিয়মিত যদি একটা হ্যামারিং হয়, তাহলে কিন্তু খুব সহজেই মানুষ আপনার প্রোডাক্ট সম্বন্ধে ওয়াকিবল হয়ে যাবে আর সেটা মনে রাখবে।
So unless you have the frequency, unless you're consistent and you're always there, reminding the consumers that this is what you're selling, this is the new design that you're having, it is going to be very difficult to do business.
Consistently advertise in television and even in Star, because what happens is we are able to put across the message in a much clearer format, and people really get a lot of interest when they see the advertisements constantly, and there is this awareness also which is created. So I think overall it makes a lot of sense for us.
If you feel that your product needs to have a brand relationship, then you cannot have a seasonality to it. It's as simple as that. A brand relationship means being there maybe sometimes more often, and it sometimes being less often, but always being there.
A lot of people watch television these days, and it's a good media to attract the masses.
5 years back, Senco Gold as a company had 10 stores, but today we have 51 stores. Our turnover increased manifolds. It became almost 7-8 times that what we were as a company 5-6 years back.
Initially, we concentrated mainly on print material for advertisement. But after we switched over to television for advertisement, our sales figures really rocketed high. So that boosted up our enthusiasm further, and we concentrated mainly on television again for advertisement.
টেলিভিশনে অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্ট দিলে কিন্তু আপনি রাতারাতি মানুষের খুব কাছে পৌঁছে যাবেন, তার বেডরুমে, তার ড্রয়িং রুমে। আর সেটা যদি হয় স্টার, তাহলে তো কথাই নেই। স্টার জলসায় যদি অ্যাডভার্টাইজমেন্ট দেন, তাহলে আপনি এবং আপনার প্রোডাক্ট অতি সহজে জনপ্রিয় হয়ে উঠবে।
As the first time advertiser in Star, you need to be extremely confident, because you know that you are placing your product or your advertisement in such channels which has a huge loyalty base amongst the viewers. By just placing the product there, the automatic brand value of your product enhances, and people know that, okay, if Star is promoting your product, then it must be a good product.
My advice to anybody who is looking at television for the first time is that please use television as your preferred media, because television is something which really reaches out to the mass and to your customers, whichever TG it is, and it's a very good medium through which you can communicate things about your product, about your company, and so on.
If you start advertising on TV, people will give you more recognition. They will know who you are, where you exist, what things you have, and will immediately start coming to you. You will become a star very soon.
The achievement which we have got through television is that we do a program called Happy Hours every year in the month of March. We have introduced it for the last 3-4 years, and we've been getting a fabulous response on that program.
We've got associated with various programs in Star promoting our collection, our designs, our jewelry, and we've seen that we've got the feedback immediately, where there have been enquiries generated in stores, sales generated in stores. So therefore, we could actually associate with various programs of Star and launch collections.
স্টার গ্রুপ সম্বন্ধে আমি একটা কথাই বলবো, যে যারা কখনো কোয়ালিটির সঙ্গে কম্প্রোমাইজ করে না। আর স্টারে বিজ্ঞাপন দিয়ে আমি কিন্তু অতি সহজে অনেক সংখ্যক মানুষের কাছে পৌঁছে দিতে পেরেছি আমাদের কোয়ালিটি, ডিউরেবিলিটির কথা।
Just because Star is an all India channel, and so once we advertised there, I had clientele calling up from different other places of the country, which increased the range of my customers coming from different places. So my clientele quality increased, my sales figures increased. So I have only got increment from advertising on television.
To show what a product can do, can change the mood, how good it is, could only be expressed on television. That is why a major part of our investment went on television, and it was the very first, you can say, maiden sort of a television campaign that we did, which has actually been very successful.
So, by now I'm sure you're excited to find out more about which channel and package might be right for your business. We have developed a series of fantastic TV marketing packages using a similar strategy to many of those successful businesses. They are designed to reach specific audience groups, impacting them often enough to build awareness and keep your business top of mind. They give you unprecedented savings, a consistent 12 months of activity, conscientious placement, and access to free, professionally produced TV commercials. Here's a couple of examples of different styles of 10-second commercials that we would provide to help you get on Star TV this year.
ডাক্তার হবেন নাকি ইঞ্জিনিয়ার? সরাসরি ভর্তির জন্য চলে আসুন ক্যারিয়ার ওয়ার্ল্ডে। যোগাযোগ 9830750001।
प्रॉपर्टी का सपना बस एक ही नंबर जपना। कॉल 8010 101010 8010 101010।
Of course, you may have your own commercial that you wish to use or decide on a more elaborate commercial production, and we are happy to accommodate. Television cuts through like no other media to get you on the shopping list with a vast number of consumers. Your campaign will be serviced throughout the year by the Star TV sales department, who will listen to your needs and ideas and work with you as a partnership. Join up now. Our team has all the details, and we look forward to introducing you to crores of potential new customers through the power of our channels.